Hello, good people. This is Sam here at She Does the Most, and today we have a Dollar Tree haul. So let's get into it. I'm starting off with a bang, guys. I'm really excited about this one. This is the National Geographic Glow in the Dark Crystal Lab. So this is not a Dollar Tree product. It is a STEM educational toy, and it's not because I do direct a STEM program. I think it's really cool. My daughter has grown crystals at home before, and she's always been really excited about it. I was only able to find this one variety, so it is green, but I think it has the added element of glowing in the dark. So I think that kids will also find that really cool. I love when I can find these name brand finds in the Dollar Tree. This one is made really nice. The box, the construction, very sturdy. I haven't looked up to see where this National Geographic lab is actually sold, but I'm pretty sure anywhere else it's more than $1.25. I only saw 4 in my store, so I did pick up all 4 of them. I have 2 daughters, and sometimes I struggle with having items for boys, either giftable items or if a boy is coming to my house, something that is not super girly. So if you don't have children or have children where this is appropriate for, you can still pick this up and donate it to a children's hospital at the end of the year for Christmas. They're always asking for children donations. And this is something that's good for a little bit older of a child. So moving right along, also in the educational section, I picked up these flashcards for my daughter. She is learning multiplication and also doing some division. And we are honestly struggling our way through it, and I wrote her up a bunch of flashcards just on regular paper, and they're super flimsy and just so terrible. So once I saw that my store had these in stock, I was like, okay, I need to pick these up. So also in that section, I picked up some play coins. I just want to reinforce and give my daughter some extra practice with not only counting money, but giving change. It'll be real world application to divide things out. She can also do multiplication with like 4 sets of nickels. What is the amount, the dollar amount? So also in the child section, I found these dry erase boards. So I didn't pick this up. They are magnetic on the back just because I love dry erase boards. I have a billion in my house. I have them in my office. I have them in my garage above our deep freezer where we write down the contents because they always seem to get lost to the bottom, just so that we can have a good rotation of getting the food in and out of the freezer. I have a command center in our eat-in dining area that has every going-ons for every family members. So I am no stranger to a dry erase board. But I actually picked this up for vacation. So we are going on a cruise, and the cruise stateroom walls are magnetic. And I picked up this board so that not only could we communicate with our room steward to just leave a note that says, hey, we want some ice, or hey, we don't want the bed turned over, something like that. But we can also communicate with each other. So there is no cell phone service on the cruise ship, and we can leave a little note that says, hey, went down to breakfast, or hey, heading to this area. So just some random things that I picked up in this haul. I picked up some elastic because these seem a lot thicker. My daughter has very full hair, and it gets really wrapped around the smaller elastics that we have. Now, we have the black ones from the hair store, and they are by no means thin, but they are thinner than this one. And her hair gets really tangled in them. Sometimes I have to cut them out of her hair. So before we move to scrunchies, I figured we can try a thicker elastic and see how that works. So I'm hoping that these will be really good just to get in and out of her hair. So with these little bibs, I love the Dollartree bibs. I have used them previously a lot. When we had a little medically fragile baby, he was having a lot of issues keeping food down, and through different surgeries, he would vomit a lot. And this was really great because it's plastic and he can vomit in there. A lot of it was caught in that little pocket in the bottom, and then we were able to swap it out for a new one, then bring that over to the sink, wash it off with soap and water, and then hang dry. It really dries very quickly, and we had, I don't know, like 10 of them to be able to go through rotation. And so they weren't the fabric ones where you had to wash them in the washing machine, or you're standing up, hand washing them in the sink. So they were really convenient. Now we use these with my youngest daughter because I pack lunch for her for daycare, and they do require that you bring everything they need in order to eat their lunch. And so I just throw some of these plasticky bibs in there. I do have her name on it, but if it doesn't come back home, I'm not devastated, or if it gets lost, because it's only $1.25, right? Also, this is labeled for 6 to 12 months. My daughter is 18 months and she's not tiny, and these still fit her. So over in the stationery section, I picked up only one item for my planner this go round because I had everything else that they have in there that I liked. And I picked up these labels to use as boxes in my planner. I like that they were all black, so they're very neutral. They're easy to document on. I use a Pilot Friction erasable pen, and I haven't had any issues with it being too glossy. So this is the pen that I have here, and it works just fine for me. I can't promise that if you use a Sharpie or a different kind of pen that it won't smear, but these suit my needs. And so, like I said, when I see something in all black or a more neutral tone, I tend to get really excited and pick them up because I can use them for a wide variety of things. Moving right along to these totally tiny foods. So if you watched my previous haul video where I hauled these, this is not a new find for me, but I was going back trying to find the third option that they have. So this is a blind bag, so technically you're supposed to purchase it and not know what's in there. But I'm using this for an advent calendar for my oldest daughter for Christmas. And while I was filming my last haul video, I felt up the bag and realized that the one with the kettle and the teapot and the little teacup felt different than the one that has the hot dog and the corn on the cob. But I think that I did get 2 of the hot dog with the corn. And so I was just like, oh my God, why didn't I feel them when I was in the store? So I went back, did that, almost had to empty the box to find the pretzel and the gummy bears, but I did find it. And so I picked up the third option here for her. Also, this is a dupe, kind of, for the Miniverse Foods. And so we did purchase that for her last Christmas, and she loved it, but it was kind of pricey. So definitely looking for a more affordable option. So I picked up these embroidery hoop kits for myself. Usually I don't pick up these craft kits for myself because I'm a lot more busy with other things. But I usually get things for my mom or my daughter to do to keep them busy. I'm always looking for activities to fill their downtime, or they will just spend it watching a lot of TV. But I really like these, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to invest in some crafts for myself. I bought the crochet animals, and you have seen them so many times on my videos as I got every variety. And as I started working through the pink bunny, I was like, wow, I really enjoy this. And so I will pick up some kits that are for myself. So my favorite one is that monstera leaf, and there was a fourth option that had like a porcupine or a hedgehog, and I just didn't want that one. So I picked up these three for myself. So I'm going to schedule some downtime for myself where I can just unplug and be able to work through some of these embroidery hoop kits. Maybe I can film myself working through some of them. This little panda is so adorable. So I am just now teaching my daughter how to crochet. So crocheting through a stuffed animal is very ambitious. I have crocheted for years and never made a stuffed animal. And so perhaps a sewing doll kit will be a little bit easier of a jumping point for her. So I am thinking about our summer. I am a planner by nature, and I plan 2-3 months in advance. And I'm thinking about, okay, when school ends, what is she going to do? What are some things that I can fill her time with that is just constructive? And so I thought that these sewing doll kits would be perfect little crafts. My daughter does know how to sew. She did a sewing camp last year, and she mostly knows how to sew with a sewing machine. But I thought that it would be nice for her to have real world, application. Well, I guess I can't even say real world. When she did her camp, they made stuffed animals, they made pillows. She even made an outfit that she had to wear and model. So she did a lot in that sewing camp. But this year we have a lot of other financial obligations, and so she's not going to be doing sewing camp again, but she can start sewing at home on her own. And I did pick up 3 different options. They did have a lot of other varieties. I think they had a sequence, gold sequence owl. But her favorite color is purple, so I picked up the one in the middle, and the llama was just too cute to leave behind. So I picked up these 3 for her, and I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun working through them. Maybe she can have some kids come over, some of her friends, and they can each pick an animal to work through. Like, it doesn't matter. I pick up a lot of varieties so that I have a lot of extras. We always have her friends and maybe some foster kids, some respites coming in and out. So there is no lack of children to be able to work through all of these crafts. And the kit does come with everything you need, everything pre-cut and measured. So that is very good. So something that I missed when I was going through my educational things is this activity paint tray. I'm not going to use this as a paint tray, but I need somewhere to hold my daughter's paperwork. She gets her homework for the entire month at one time. And so we hold on to the paperwork, we complete it as we go, and then we hand it in at the end of the month. At the end of the month, my daughter's paperwork looked like it's been through war. I don't know what her teacher must think of us when she gets it, but it has been crumpled in a ball. Other kids in the house have spilled things on it as she's working on it at the dining table, and it looks crazy. So I figured if she's going to take it off of the command center, work on it, leave it on the table, need to bring it back and forth to math tutoring, that it being in a tray like this will just help it look remotely more decent than it normally does by the end of the month. This is just a trial. If it does work out well, they have some things similar to this that usually come out during the back to school season. If I see that it is working well for us, I will pick up some more flat trays like this when they come out with those. So here is the last item that I picked up, and it is a reusable tote bag. Now, this reusable tote bag is huge. I know that sometimes it may be cheaper to get them somewhere else, especially when they're the smaller standard size, but this is one of the largest reusable totes that I've ever seen, and it doesn't it doesn't hurt that it is also super cute. So it has this really colorful floral pattern, perfect for spring. It comes with dark green straps. I was looking to see if they had the dimensions on there so that I could, at least give you the measurements to tell you how big it is, but I wasn't able to find it. So you're just going to have to take my word for it that it is a really huge bag. You can use it even for storage in the house. On the side, it does have dark green panels. I'm not sure if you have a little store by you or if you shop at Aldi's, but this is perfect for places that may not give you a bag. I could also use this for my Dollartree shopping. They do give you bags, but why not use the reusable ones? I might have to put my name on it because I am a little concerned that they might think that I just picked it up in the store. But yeah, like I said, you can use it for a wide variety of purposes. They only had 2 in my store, so I picked those up. I will be on the lookout for others. The construction also seems to be really well. Like, I wouldn't carry around bricks in it, but it seems as though if you put a moderate amount of things in there, that the straps are still going to hold up well. All right, guys. Well, this is the last item that I have to show you. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.